Uh-huh. Yeah, because we're gonna do balancing, openers, and then deep stretch at the end. I figured that would be really good for the 4th of July, because I don't know, y'all are traveling, but I'm doing like 8 hours drive.
Ooh, yeah, you'll need some.
Yeah, so I figured we'll do deep. Okay, we're on. Let me make sure that you can actually see the mat from there. Bad enough they can't hear me. You can at least see me. All right, ready? We're gonna bring our hands up. Bring them together. We're just gonna sway side to side. And then we're gonna twist. Side, side. And then bring our hands down to our chest. Slide our hands to one side and our neck to the other. Try to press into your palms. Try to get those hands close together. Activating those arms. Just grab the mat from the back. Back, right, yes. And then relaxing down, bring those hands out, bring them up over our head, and arch back, drop them behind our back, and go down to our toes, locking together, coming back up, arch back, unlock, bring behind us, and go down. And just continuing that. And relax. All right. Taking our hands, we're going to turn them out to the side. We lift up our feet, and we're just going to do a nice circle 8. You may need your chair for this. And relax. Shift your weight, get comfortable. Switch to the other side. A nice bigger. And relax. All right, relaxing up. We're going to just lift up on one foot. Bring that knee up, flex that toe, and just try to pull that knee up. Looking out to the center. Breathing in, breathing out. Focusing on your breath. And relax. Shifting our weight to the other side. Getting everything comfortable. When you're ready, lift up that foot, flex that toe. And relax down. Now we're going to switch back to this foot. We're going to take our hands, wrap it underneath that foot, bend your knee a little, and then just push out. And relax. Put it back up, switch the other side, bend that knee a little, wrap that hand underneath that foot, and push out. And relax. Okay, now we're going to try both hands. Bring our foot up, wrap both hands up, and push out. And relax. Pushing to the other side. Hands. And push. And relax. All right. Bringing our feet out so that they're nice and straight underneath our hips. Breathing up, bring your hands up over our head, bending down into a nice Egyptian chair. Try to hold that position, breathing in, breathing out. Then if you can, you're going to switch your weight over to one side and just lift that butt up. If that feels comfortable, you can wrap it around and do equal. If not, just leave it right here where it's comfortable and build up that strength. And relax down. Get ready for the other side, going up into the Egyptian chair. Switch over to the other side, lift that foot up. Once again, if that's comfortable, you can wrap it around. If not, you can leave it right here where it is comfortable. And relax up. All right, we're going to go back into the Egyptian chair. Going into it, sitting down, shifting your weight. You're going to bring this foot up, relax it onto your knee, and go into a deeper seat. And come back up. Okay. Coming up into the Egyptian chair. Sitting down. Switch. Bring that foot over. And sit. And come back up. All right. Last pose, balancing pose on this side. We're going to bring our foot out and we're going into tree. So just get to comfortable place in tree. And when you find your comfort, you can leave your hands here. You can bring your hands up. Wherever you feel comfortable. And relax down. Switching over to the other side. Bring our foot up. Comfortable. And then just bring your hands up if that feels good to you. And relax down. Stepping onto the edge of our mat. We're going to go up onto our toes, squeezing in on our fingers. Make sure everything's open. And then we're going to just drop down into flat back, keeping your knees a little bent if you need to. Holding that for 10 seconds. And we're going to breathe in and out. And then dropping down to our feet. Just let everything hang like a rag doll. And while we're down here, we're just going to do a nice circle 8 with our hands. Letting everything rest. And make sure you come all the way out to your feet and go all the way around. Moving those hands and those shoulders. Rotating. You should feel some nice good twist. And now we're going to walk over to our right side and we're just going to hold on our right side. We're just going to hold that for about 3 seconds. And then walk over to the left side. Hold for 3 seconds. Walk back over to our other side, right side. Hold for 3 seconds. Walk back over to the left. And then breathe in and out. And then placing our hands in front of us, just hold that down, relax your head. So you're in a bend, and if you feel comfortable, you can roll up onto your toes and put pressure onto your palms. Stretch those palms for about 3 seconds, like you're about to go into a handstand. And then rotate back onto your heels, putting all your weight on your heel, stretching into your calves and hamstring. And then rolling back up onto your palms, like you're about to go into a handstand. And then pushing back into your heels, stretching into those hamstrings. And then slowly rolling all the way back. All right, stepping into warrior 1. Make sure that foot is nice and loose. We're going to just hold this pose, making sure everything's nice and twist. Breathing in and out. Then we're going into warrior 2, looking over your shoulder. Check your hands, make sure they're nice and open. Everything's flat. Then you're going to take the hand with the knee down to your foot or to your knee, whichever one feels more comfortable. And then looking up at your other hand. Bringing that other hand down, going into lunge. Just holding that nice and good. Stretching. We're going to bend that knee down, put that toe down, coming up into a knee lunge and pray. And then we're going to bring this knee that's up at the top back. And we're going to just do a try to touch your toe if you can. Nice, good stretch. Coming up, you're going to roll onto your toes, come back into squat. You can go all the way down in a sit. Bring your hands into grip. And then roll all the way back. Bring our hands back over our head. We're going to do the same thing, getting up on our toes. A nice good stretch. Going down into flat back. Holding that. Dropping our hands down to the mat. Once again, doing a nice figure 8. And then slowly turning our hands to the right side and hold for 3 seconds. Go into the left side, hold for 3 seconds. Back to the left. Back to the right. I'm sorry. Back, the other side is right. And then put your hands into the center, hand down flat. Once again, rolling up into your palms, pressing down into your palms, opening them up. Like you're about to go into a handstand, and then pushing back into your heels, stretching up into your hamstrings. Rolling flat onto your palms, rolling your toes up. Like you're about to go into a handstand, and then pushing back into your heels, stretching into your hamstrings. And then rolling slowly. Stepping into warrior 1, using the other side. Bringing your hands up. Again, we're going to hold this pose. Going to warrior 2. Looking over your shoulder. Dropping your hand down to your foot. You can go all the way to the mat, or you can go to your knee. Looking up at your hand. Dropping that hand down, bringing the other hand down, going into a lunge, holding that. Dropping that knee down, and going into the lunge, bringing your hands up into. Bringing that knee back. And once again, in camel, touching your toes, and stretching your feet. And then coming up. This time we're going to stay down. You're going to just put this foot out, going to the side. Bringing our hands up overhead, we're going to just drop to one side and just stretch up over our head. And then coming up, we're going to stretch over towards our foot. And we're going to do that 3 times. So once again, we're going to stretch over to our knee. And then stretch over to our feet. Last time. Stretch over to our knee. And last time, stretch over to our. And then coming into the center with our hands, place them on the floor. Bring that knee that's on the back up. And you're going into a low squat. We're just going to hang out here. A nice, good stretch. If this feels comfortable, you can bring your hands up if you want to. If not, you can leave your hands down. And we're just going to lean over to the right, bringing our hands to the right. And then stretching over to the left. And we're going to do this 3 times. Back over to the right. And then back over to the left. Back over to the right. And then back over to the left. And then going onto our knee on the left side and coming up. And once again, we're going to do that nice, good stretch. Bring our hand down to our knee. And then stretching all the way over the other side. And stretch over to our knee. And then all the way over. Last time, all the way down. And all the way up. And relax. Okay, bring our hands back to the center. We're just bringing this foot in and we're sitting down. We're flexing this toe. And we're just going to reach over, touch that toe. This hand, we're going to bring it up into the sky. And it can either go back behind you, and you can look over your shoulder, or it can just stay up in the sky. Whatever feels more comfortable. And we're just going to hang out here for about 30 seconds. So we just need to breathe in and out and relax into the pose. If you feel any tension, just breathe into it and release. Allow yourself to relax. And relaxing, coming up. Leaving this foot like this, we're literally going to just turn our bodies. Now we're facing straight onto the foot. So we're no longer at the side, we're straight on. And we're going to just use both of our hands to touch that foot. Once again, we're holding for 30 seconds, so you can just put it where it's comfortable. Breathing in, and breathing out. coming up, taking this knee, we're gonna bring it up over our leg. Wrap our hand around our knee. And then we're gonna turn our body out and place our hand onto the mat. Looking over your shoulder, stretching that back. And relax. Now we're taking this leg, we're going straight, sitting up as good as can in staff position. And we're just going to hang out here, breathing in and breathing out. You may lift up your toes off the mat a little bit if you want to, get a deeper stretch. And just breathing in and breathing out, trying to sit up straight, use your abdominals. And we're going to bring the knee that we haven't used all the way out to the side. So now we're sitting in side position. We're facing away from the leg. This foot should be at the side. And once again, you're going to grab that toe with your hand, and then you bring the other one up. And you either can leave it here, or you can bring it behind and look over your shoulder. And relaxing up, you're going to bring that knee in to your foot. Now you're facing your leg, and you're going to put both hands on your toe, or you can place them right here in front, wherever it feels comfortable. Remember, you're not supposed to be hurting. So just relax. Then coming up, bringing that knee across your leg into a triangle, wrapping your hands around that knee, bring the other hand down to the mat and looking down and stretching that neck and body. coming back up. Bring those legs out straight. Once again, sitting in style, flexing the toe. And if you want to, you can go down into a forward bend. Just slowly walking down into the pose. And as you're breathing, you can go a little bit further. Breathing in and out. And coming up. Bringing your hands behind you, you're going to go into a reverse plank. So you're going to just pop up and go like that. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can go like this into reverse table, whichever one feels good. You're going to be here for a few seconds. So don't just strain yourself. And relax down. Laying onto the mat. Bring your head down, body down. Placing your hands next to your hip. We're going to do a bridge. So you're rolling up from your pelvic into your shoulders, pressing into your palms. Once again, relaxing into the pose. And relaxing down. We're going to bring our knee to our chest, breathing in, grabbing our hands with our knee, lifting it close to our chest, and just hold. And if you can, flex that toe. Bless you. Then you're going to place your hand behind your knee onto your hamstring, and you're going to press up into the ceiling, straightening that leg. Keeping that foot flex. And if you can, try to bring your foot over your head. So you're going to just kind of bend your arms and try to get that over your head. And relax. Now you're going to bring that foot to the knee that is up, and you're going to just push out into a full hip opener, bringing your left hand up over your head. Get a nice good stretch. And then you're going to bring that knee all the way across your body, grabbing it with your left hand, taking your right hand out, letting it fall, your head roll over to the right hand, and you're just going to let that knee that's up, supporting it, and let it fall, and you're just going to roll over and just do a nice big. And then rolling that knee back up so that the foot is flat. Taking your knee with the left hand, you're gonna switch it over to the right. Grab that foot and you're gonna let it fall over onto the floor away from you. And you're gonna turn your head looking at your left hand. And then bringing that knee back up to your chest and just hold it. And relax it down. Take your left knee, bring it up to your chest. Give it a nice big hug. Flex that toe. Bringing that foot up to the ceiling, placing your hands behind on the hamstring, straight up to the ceiling. And then if you can, try to push it over behind your head. Get that foot up over your head. And then bringing that foot to that knee, pressing down to open floor, and then bringing the right hand up over. Bringing your hand to your knee, your right hand to your left knee, bring your left arm out to the side. You're gonna let it fall across your body and just let both knees drop to the floor. And then rolling back up with that knee, grabbing your foot with the left hand and bringing it out away from your body as you put your right hand down. Look at your right. And then bring that knee to your chest. And then you're going to bring your right knee up to your chest, so both knees are up to your chest. Grab your feet, and you're going to go into happy baby. And you can rock back and forth if you want to. Good. Turn your back. And then relaxing those feet down onto the mat. You're going into down angel. Placing your hands onto your diaphragm if you want to, or by your side. Close your eyes, relax into your breath, breathing in and out, allowing yourself to rest. Focusing on your breath, breathing in, hold, and then exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Exhale. In and exhale. In. Exhale. And go back to normal breathing. Just breathing in and out. When you're ready, bring your legs straight out into corpse pose. I want you to imagine that you're laying on a sandy beach. Imagine what that atmosphere feels like. Is it nighttime? Is it daytime? Are there stars or clouds? Just imagine your environment around you. And as you lay on the sand, I want you to, with each breath, sink a little further into the sand. So through smaller breath. Allow yourself to gently melt into any tension that you may feel, any tightness that you still may have. Move that section of your body just a little side to side or up and down. And make it feel very looser so that you can gently slide into the sand. And as you lay there, listening to the air, the breeze, and the birds, the night sounds of people maybe talking in the background. Maybe there's some music playing from the beach house. Just Just relaxing. Allowing any thoughts that you have in your head to be acknowledged, and then just let them go. Imagine the waves are slowly coming up to you, just nipping your heels and then going away back into the ocean, giving a nice cold bouquet from the sun, from the air, to relax on the beach. Allow that water to come up a little bit further. Now it's getting your toes, washing over your ankles, and then going back into the shore, pulling you down, taking away all your worries and troubles, and allowing yourself to just relax. You're not afraid or worried about the water. You're nice and anchored in the sand. And it goes a little bit further up each time you wave comes, pulling it down, taking away your navigation waves into your hands. You can feel your feet slowly rocking back and forth as the waves gently come up and down. And the crest of the waves moving with your fingers. And you just laying here, allowing the body to move with the flow of everything to just disappear with the waves. And raising now to your chest, to your spine, to your up and comes like an incline. So they just roll over you, pulling you down, rocking back and forth very gently, allowing yourself to relax in Mother Nature. She holds you and soothes you and rocks you. And slowly the waves start to go back down.
Breathe the hips again. Let things a little bit to soften your skin. Feelings of your shirt coming to your body. To your legs, feel the breath. Raise your now back over your knees. Your shirt is now through. The pants are still wet. And the feet are gently now the ocean is down by your feet. Your shirt is completely dry. Your pants are still slowly moving. And now you're further into the sand. And now your head is on and really showing the beach. Your cocoon nice and protecting you. And slowly the waves go over. And now you're just relaxing once again. Focusing on the sounds of the music, the beat, and the breath. As you breathe in and out, focusing on your heartbeat. Gently move your fingers, gently wiggling, releasing the sound. Move your feet, relaxing them, releasing them from the sound, feeling your toes, point and breath, and relax. And now do some circular motions with your feet through the body. And circle to the right. And then breathe in, bring your hands up over your head with the breath. Breathing in, hands over your head. Exhale, bring your hands. Breathe in, hands over your head. Exhale, bring them down. Exhale again. Leave them there. And slowly bring your feet onto the floor so your knees are bent. And you're just going to move your pelvic in a nice circular motion, making it back up, and back to left, and back to right. Knocking off all that sand. And just move your head around in a circle, allowing it to wake up and move. And slowly bring your knees to your chest and give yourself a nice big as you rock back and forth. And then slowly let your knees fall to one side and come into easy pose, which is cross-legged and sitting up. Once you're sitting up, I just want you to turn your head to the left and to the right. Just nice and slowly, turning from one side to the other. And then dropping your shoulder, and then drop your ear to the shoulder. Just do that a few times. This side. And bringing your head back up. You can just look down at your belly button and then bring your head straight back and look up at the ceiling. And bring your head down to your belly button. Then look back up at the ceiling. A couple more times. And then bringing your hands loosely to your side, you're just going to twist side to side. And then walking your hands out in front of you. You're just going to walk to the right and then to the left. And don't be afraid to hold if you need to. If you feel like you need a little bit more of a stretch in a particular place, just hold it, stretch into it, let your body get comfortable and released. And then slowly coming back into the center, we're going to just roll ourselves up and then come back down with a flat back. And then just roll back up and come back down with a flat back. Roll up and then down. And last time, rolling back up. Bring our hands to the side. We're going to breathe in and bring our hands overhead. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale up. Bring your hands into prayer. Exhaling down. Nice. Thank you. Promise.